Hello,
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good to hear that. Okay, what did you do today? Yes, what did you do?
I go to school, then take a shower, then I eat dinner.
Oh, those are the things that you did today. Wow. Okay, and you said you have eaten your dinner already. What do you have for dinner?
Meat, rice, and spinach.
Oh, I see. And was the weather good today? Was it great?
It's sunny.
It is. Oh, I guess it's good. Okay, well, that sounds great. Now, today we're going to continue the book that we learned last time. So just wait, I'll share it with you. Here it is. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so again, we're gonna learn first the grammar. We have present simple, past, and present perfect simple, and the use of modal verbs. Okay, so we have examples here. We use the active to describe what someone, something's does. And we use the passive to describe what happens to someone or something. Okay, do you get that one? Again, active is to describe what something or someone is
Yes.
doing. Okay, when we say passive, it is used to describe what is happening. Okay, what's happening to someone or something. That's the difference between active and passive. So we often use the passive to describe processes. Example, then the glass is heated. Okay, so we use what? Past simple, heated. And in more formal or written context, we say it is thought to be. Thought to be. Okay, all right. Another
Okay.
one. And to avoid saying who is responsible, right? This is the tip. The washing up hasn't been done yet. So we use what verb? Hasn't been done. Okay. Next one. If we want to say who or what does the action in a passive sentence, we often use by. Okay. Again, you remember by is used to someone. Okay. The word by. Okay. Now let's try to answer and complete the second sentence so it means the same as the first. Okay, so we have the sentence is in 1939, people could only receive one channel, the BBC. All right, now we give the same meaning, but you're going to make your own word. All right, you're going to make or put the correct word in the underlined word. Can you try it?
Yes.
Okay, please do.
In 1939, only one channel couldn't receive. The
Could,
BBC could
ah,
receive.
could receive. All right, so in 1939, only one channel could receive. Or, okay, could receive. And that's the BBC. Another one, number two.
1930s. In 1930s,
Yes, in 1930s.
people owned a television for 10 for 15 years.
Okay. 10 to 15 for over. In the 1930s, people for over a television.
No.
Oh, again. Okay.
Owned. Owned. Owned.
This one?
Yes.
In the 1930s, people owned a television for 10 to 15 years. Okay. Number 3. Nowadays, people replace their television every 2 to 3 years.
Nowadays, a television replaced every 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so you say replaced?
Yes.
Are you sure? It says nowadays. So we're not gonna use past tense in this verb right here. You try. Can you try? Another one. Nowadays, television.
Replaced. Replaced.
Mm, no, it's not. We're not gonna use the past tense there. So we're gonna say has been replaced. Okay. Yeah. Has been replaced every 2 to 3 years. Okay. And number 4.
The British all pre-war television screen in Britain.
All pre-war televisions were made in Britain. So, what do you think is the correct answer?
Were made in.
Oh, it's there already. We're not gonna use that one again. So do you get the context right there? All pre-war televisions were made in Britain. So it's the British. All pre-war televisions.
Yes.
All right. Okay, what do you think is the answer there? The British
The British were all
Were all pre-war televisions? You mean to say all of them are televisions? No, it's not how you're going to say that. Okay, instead, okay, so it's just a simple word that we're gonna put there. It's the word made. The British made all pre-war televisions. Yeah, so we are done using were. We're not gonna use it again. Okay, next, let's proceed to number 5. Okay, this one. The Chinese make 90% of televisions now. 90% of televisions now.
like m- made in
Made
made in
made in the Chinese now. You remember Chinese is a person, it's not a place. Chinese. Remember, what do we use if we're um, stating or talking about someone or a person?
were made in.
Made in. In is for place use. Yeah, only for place. Were made is correct, and then yeah, 90% of televisions were made by. Okay, by the Chinese now. Okay, we use by for person or someone. Okay, and number 6. In 1936, people could watch the BBC for just 2 hours a day. Okay, now,
In 1936, the BBC
mm-hmm,
in the BBC in, people could watch for just 2 hours a day.
again, in 1936, the BBC in people.
I don't think so.
All right, again, just try and think.
Just watch.
Just Watch? In 1936, the BBC Just Watch?
Yes.
With that stating the people. Okay. So yeah. We're gonna how do I say it? We're going to change the word people could watch into other phrase. So in 1936, the BBC other word for watch. All right. So I'm going to put the answer. In 1936, the BBC was seen for just 2 hours a day. Yeah. So it's how you're going to rephrase that sentence. Was seen. Okay. Now let's proceed to add one missing word to each sentence. Which one is which one has missing word, and put it on the correct sentence. Okay, try to read first the sentence if it's correct. If there's a missing word, then what is it? Please state it. A father. Yes, continue. A father and son
Who made millions of pounds of fake DVDs has been here for 6 years.
Okay, what is the one missing word in that sentence?
A father and his son.
And his?
Yes.
Okay, let's try to see. A father and his son, or son, millions of pounds. And his. Okay, I'll just put it here. Next, number 2. Hundreds of
Hundreds of thousands of DVDs were produced quicker, hired by the gang.
All right. What is the missing word?
Produced by workers.
All right. Hundreds of thousands of DVDs were produced by workers. It's by. Exactly. Number 3. Yes, number 3.
I don't know.
Yes, can you try? Number 3. The DVD sold cheaply in pubs and markets. It should be. Okay, look at number 3. The missing word there is the DVDs were sold cheaply in pubs and markets. So the answer is were. Here, we're gonna put the DVDs were sold. Okay, were sold. Next, number 4.
It is estimated police that the criminals made around €43 a day from the operation.
43,000 pounds. Okay.
It is estimated by the police.
By the police. Okay, that the criminals made around 43,000 pounds a day from the operation. Okay, next.
So gang members live a life of luxury until they can caught.
Yeah, the gang members lived a life of luxury.
And live for a life.
Live for a life of luxury. So the gang members lived for a life of luxury.
Yes.
Okay. It can be, but it's not what we're looking for. Right now, we're looking for the passive and the active verbs. So it should be the gang members has lived a life of luxury until they caught. Okay, next 6.
However, police believe that most of the money the gang made has been taken out of the country.
Yes, however, the police believe that most of the money the gang made been taken out of the country.
They have been.
Okay, have been. That most of the money the gang have been made or had been. Is it have or had?
Had been. Had.
All right. Had okay, been taken out of the country. Number 7. Okay, 7.
It's, It's estimated that criminal gangs in the UK made about 300
£300.
million a year from fake DVDs.
Okay. What's the missing word? Estimated that criminal gangs in the UK make about £300 million a year. Okay, you're gonna look for the verb right there first and then put the correct word. It's estimated that criminal gangs in the UK okay, it's will make about £300 million a year from fake DVDs. Okay, number 8. Police dogs.
Police dogs have now tried to find hidden DVDs.
Okay. Yes.
Police have now now to try to find hidden DVDs.
Okay. Yes. Now that is how you're going to use active grammar and the passive grammar in a sentence. Okay, I guess it's almost time now. Let's just continue this in our next class, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. See you again. Goodbye.
Bye bye.